Welcome back to the daily discussion. So even though I did my sport yesterday, I did not let that deter me from staying consistent and staying on my schedule. So this morning I got up from a normal time, and because I wasn't at home, I went and did, as I've been doing the last couple of days, a 10-minute run, which is roughly, I just go slightly over a mile, so about a 10-minute mile pace. My easy run to kind of get the blood flowing in the morning, my stability and mobility routine. And when I got home today, I went ahead and did my sauna, and I did my workout to finish the night, stay consistent after I ate when I got home, of course. And so, and the reason I do that is so that I can maintain my mental balance and stability. And because the more things that are consistent in my life, when things go wrong and things don't go as planned, I'm able to lean back on that and say, hey, well, I'm controlling what I can control. And in these moments, I'm just going to go ahead and stay in the moment and do what I can and not take it on other people. And let me tell you, I had a lot of moments today to go ahead and practice this philosophy. So as we pulled away from the gate today in the plane, I fell asleep just because I don't have a problem with planes, so I just kind of fell asleep, not taking a quick nap. 30 minutes later, I wake up and we're still on the ground. I was very confused because we pulled away from the gate, so we should have been off the ground and on the way home by then. But for some reason, we got delayed, and they may have told us, but I was asleep, so I didn't hear it. So when we got back, as we're flying, I had to go to the bathroom because I just consumed a decent amount of liquids before we got on the plane. But the flight was very turbulent, so at one point they actually told the flight attendants to sit down. And although that doesn't really bother me, that part wasn't a big deal. I had to go to the bathroom so bad, my bladder was hurting, so I was a little bit frustrated with that. And then when we get back, I go to the wrong parking garage. So that was nobody's fault but my own. So I was walking around aimlessly around the airport. I had to go back to the airport and then go to the other garage. And then when I get to go pay for my parking, the ticket didn't work for the second time at this airport, which I think I figured out why, so I'll have to test that next time. But again, as you see, there was many moments in here that I had to practice my philosophy and stay consistent in my emotions and not let it go out on somebody else, because it wasn't anybody else's fault. It was just happenstance, and it wasn't going to help in the moment to go out and blow up on anybody else. So when I had to call the attendant to pay for my parking ticket, it wasn't her fault that my ticket wasn't working. So when she got on, I made sure to remember that and stay in the moment and just allow that to go through in my own head, whatever I needed to go through, and then interact with her with the compassion that she was showing me, even though because it wasn't anybody's fault. So she just got on to help me, and I allowed that to just play out like it should, rather than being the jerk that some other people could be, or like I've been in the past. So anyway, the reason I was able to stay consistent in those moments is I fully believe it's because I allow everything else to be consistent in my life when as much as I possibly can, so that I can, when I have those moments to change, I'm able to go ahead and stay in that moment and understand that that is something that's out of my control. So I can only do what I can control, and that is my own efforts, attitude, and attention. So anyway, hope that helps somebody else. And let me know, what'd you do this weekend?